Yat e she Joshua Sandoval shia kiani nishle tachini bashichin todashini dashiche and ashi dashinale. Hello, my name is Joshua Sandoval. I'm here to talk about my experience thus far with the Native SOAR Fall 2019 semester. To give you a little bit of information about myself, before I started at the University of Arizona, I guess you could say I was lost. I didn't know what to do. I held no motivation for the future. I wasn't happy with the lifestyle I was living. So I took the initiative of trying to watch for myself. I went out and tried new things. I spent more time with my family at certain places, and then also took a trip to Disneyland with friends just to clear my head a little bit and get ready for college. I also improved myself a lot more in my drawings. I figured out my favorite art style was drawing on black canvas. And despite every attempt I was making at putting myself together, it was still a difficult journey. It felt like putting a puzzle together without the right pieces. Some parts were able to be put together, but overall, the picture was not complete. As I look back now, I didn't recognize how much my Native American roots had affected me in recognizing who I was. I didn't grow up traditionally. I wasn't taught the language, nor did I learn anything from my culture besides bits and pieces from when I went back home. Going to the University of Arizona was definitely a very scary experience for me. Luckily, a few of my friends did go to university with me, so I didn't really feel too alone, and I did join a program called Blue Chip. Blue Chip was a leadership program to where we can do some community service, work as a group, and then also learn other leadership qualities and just have fun as a group overall. Joining Native SOAR helped give me further perspective about what I can do to help my family and other Native Americans home. I also created friendships with people in that class as well.
Yeah, maximum is 5 minutes and 30
Wow,
seconds.
Josh, you really butchered that coffee.
Do like 3 minutes.
Oh my gosh, Josh.
Wait, I didn't know you're the office manager.
Oh!
Okay, guys, calm down.
When I wasn't in school, I spent all my time at Native American Student Affairs at the University of Arizona. At Native American Student Fairs, I was able to have fun, interact with other Native Americans from different tribes, and just learn a little bit more about my tribe as well. It was a place where I felt safe, and even when I wasn't doing any schoolwork or anything, we just still had a lot of fun just messing around or like hosting the largest palace games there. Through Native SOAR, I was able to help volunteer for events through that class, like Native American College Day, Miss Native UA, or even going to mentor at Yaqui High School during class. The one major thing I learned was how small our numbers were and what we face in higher education and how much of an importance our culture plays into our daily lives. They taught me more of the health disparities and what we can do to help the retention rates of Native American students in higher education. Native SOAR also allowed me to mentor other students at the high school and middle school level. I honestly was so scared of this idea, but I was very much unaware of how fulfilling it was. I was able to mentor a bright student, Taylor, who held a bright future becoming a veterinarian. She wanted to go and take her skills back home as they didn't have a veterinarian out there. To help Taylor, I tried to teach her everything I could, from every mistake I took when going to college, trying to help give tips about choosing university, getting a job, or overall financial aid. Another event that affected my life was the altercation with President Robbins during Native SOAR class. After that whole altercation, we created a group called Voice with a lot of the students there. I joined Voice because despite me not knowing a lot about my culture, I still felt passionate about this. And that wasn't the worst decision I ever made. It was literally the best decision I have made this past year. And I'm glad that I was able to be part of something this big. It was especially different for me to see my name and face out there on the public, especially when I was talking to a radio show to where they announced my name live, or to be included in a video that was posted and shared continuously on social media.
Shuk shan kam to no da Wacho ari akima shuta kachim Sapinta gamya agamo.
That video was very powerful, and I do not regret any decisions I have made this year or anything I have done, and I definitely would not take anything back. As I continue to learn about my culture, I'm beginning to find out who I want to be and what I want to do later in life. I don't regret taking Nita SOAR whatsoever, and I recommend others to take the class as well. I'm glad of how far I progressed this semester, but I'm still on my journey towards finding myself. And all I can say is thank you for watching this video.